So, how's everyone feeling out there? It's raining a little bit, looks like it's cleared off. That's good. I'm a little chilly. But before I start, I just want to express how honored I am to be able to share this moment with each and every one of you, and how honored I am to be able to share this stage with all of the speakers who came before. For those who don't know, my name is Spencer. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a queer, non-binary socialist organizer, and I'm a member of Portland DSA. Woo! Can I have all my DSA members in the attendance make some noise? We'd love to see it. I'm going to talk about two things with y'all tonight, and then after that we're gonna get moving. But first, I want to speak about love and about power. As many of you have probably heard, about a month ago, Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued an official directive to state agencies classifying the act of a child receiving gender-affirming health care as child abuse. This forces teachers, medical professionals, and other government employees to choose between outing transgender and non-binary kids and exposing them to transphobia and abuse from their families, their peers, and their communities, or to be fired from their jobs, lose the income that themselves and their families depend on, and face criminal penalties. How do we feel about that? That is evil. And it is not only happening in Texas. Since the beginning of this year, over 150 anti-trans pieces of legislation have been proposed in 35 states around the country. That is 11 bills every week in 2022 so far. I'm lucky to be surrounded by the love and support of my comrades in Portland DSA, without whom this event would not be possible. DSA was the first community in which I ever felt loved as a trans person, in which I ever felt loved as myself. Even then, I would be lying if I said that I don't feel helpless sometimes. As a non-binary college student, financially dependent on parents who do not accept me, who cannot access gender-affirming healthcare, I acutely experience how hostile the systems around me are to my very existence. And for trans youth who are living with their parents and surrounded by transphobia in their communities, for trans people of color facing racism and transphobia simultaneously, for unhoused trans folks facing sweeps and abuse from cops and landlords, the situation is even more dire. This leaves us the question, what do we do about it? Well, for starters, we can all practice active allyship every day. We must take care of ourselves and take care of each other in an outwardly present way. We must demonstrate every day to the trans people in your life, especially to trans kids, that you are there for them, that you are on their side, and that you love them.
Woo! Yes.
Especially if you don't know a trans person in your life, when you hear transphobic rhetoric from those around you, don't be silent. Make it clear to everyone that you are a safe person to confide in and a safe person to come out to.
That's right.
But sadly, this is not enough. It is not enough for us to just care for each other when those in power launch attack after attack on us with no end in sight. It is not enough for us to continue trying to influence change from the outside. And if there's one thing that I want everyone to take out of tonight, it is this. Capitalism will never care about trans people.
That's right. Woo!
Trans liberation is fully incompatible with the capitalist system. And for that matter, the capitalist system is fully incompatible with dignity for all people. These directives in Texas, the laws being proposed in Idaho and Utah and Arizona and Florida and all around the country are not just of concern to trans people. Educators being forced to out trans kids or be fired, that's a labor issue.
That's right.
The fact that 20% to 40% of homeless youth are queer or trans, the fact that 400,000 queer or trans youth experience homelessness every year, that's a housing issue.
Yes.
The fact that trans youth can't use the bathrooms and locker rooms they need at school, can't access the clothes they need, can't play on sports teams without being targeted. That's an education issue.
Yes. Woo!
The fact that 150,000 trans youth across the country are either at risk of losing access to their health care or never had access to it to begin with, that's a healthcare issue. And these issues are going to take more than isolated actions to solve. It is crucial that we recognize how the crises caused by capitalism intersect and that we stand in solidarity with each other to make change. It takes a village, it takes a movement, it takes organization, and it is going to take each and every one of us. This event today is only the beginning. We are the multiracial, gender-diverse working class, and the ruling class, the capitalist class, are the social parasites who steal our wealth, deny us our health care, and try to strip us of our basic dignity each and every hour of the day. And what we must do is fight back.
Yes.
We must organize a mass movement, build socialist power, and take what is ours. And what is ours is everything. Workers make the world run, and now it is time for workers to run the world.
Yes.
DSA is building a socialist future today, and we would be honored to build it with you. Thank you so much, everyone.